welcome back to another episode of the CCT show, that is the ChitChat talk show, where we explore the different walks of life, where we get to bring people on this show and get to communicate with them on how they deal with different works. Right, today I have a student from Lagos State University who is a 200 level presently, and he is a creative designer. Trust me, he occupies a whole lot of things because I've had to talk with him and I've learned. So I brought him here today on this show so he could actually share his view with us. Today I have Abdul Basid from the prestigious Lagos State University. Abdul Basid, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You look like one of these tech bros. Hope you not come here and be attacking me on this show.
No.
All right, thank you, Abdul Basid. Can you brief us on how your background has been?
All right. As you said, I'm Abdul Basid Badmos. I'm a 200 level student, Lagos State University from the School of Communication, Broadcasting Department.
What else?
So, basically, I'm a creative designer, which includes graphic design, 1, web design,
2,
animation,
3.
And I also do video editing.
4.
Then
this is too much for one
I'm also
person.
a mobile photographer at the moment.
Wow.
With the photography club Shutter Junkies.
I don't even know what that is, but I know we are in a world where technology has taken over. Trust me. I wish I could actually get myself fixed in a part where I have to learn about technologies and all. Because technology is the new wave, no cap. Yes, it's the new wave where everybody's making their money, and you get to see some people today, and before you know it, to travel abroad. He's working with one German company, one German tech this, one European. Please, Abdul Basid, are you in that kind of line?
Yeah, currently I mostly what we do for now is freelancing.
Okay.
We have companies we work for.
Wow.
But it's mostly remote because of the problem. From during COVID period, it has opened everybody's eyes to remote work.
Wow.
So we don't even mostly need to be at the
specific location.
You can get your jobs from anywhere in the world online, and you just deliver your work to them.
Wow. So are you trying to tell me that you work from home most times?
Mostly. Majority of my work was from home, always from home.
Wow. So are you trying to say that technology has opened more doors irrespective of age?
Yes. Most people don't even look at your age limit or even your your qualification. So far you are qualified for that specific job.
So it's just about what you can offer, your skills, irrespective of your age.
They don't even care if you are a 15-year-old or a 20 or a 30. So far you can give what they want. That's what they need.
So are you trying to say the corona opened your eyes to some stuff you've never been exposed to?
Actually, I've been learning design before corona.
Oh wow.
So during corona, I can say corona period was one of the best period of my life. Because
I said one of the best periods of our lives. I'm not going to lie about that.
I learned a lot from that period. There were a lot of things coming up. We had Zoom.
Okay.
Zoom had been in existence before then, but as that corona period, Zoom
a whole lot
took
of
off.
people, yes.
Everybody was using Zoom. There were Zoom meetings, Zoom that.
Even the popular one that we are using now, anything, this, that, dancing, this red and black app, TikTok.
The TikTok blew up to during COVID period. Everything was just during COVID. A lot of tech industries realized that there are more to these things we can do. Then during that period, I also learned web designing. I completed my web designing class, so I was able to get 2 job offers to create 2 websites between that period, that time frame. So that's opened my eyes to a whole lot of things. Yeah.
So will I say your family background actually influenced your decision making process now?
So can I say, yeah, I think so, because right from childhood, my dad is this tech person, even though it's not that
it's
not
everything in the house, camera, tripod, wafer.
No, it's nothing like that.
Please.
It's nothing like that.
Please enlighten me, let me know.
Well, there's this phone, then this Symbian Nokia. There's a phone, this Symbian Nokia that has this joystick. So during that time, I'm mostly playing games. I'm mostly playing games. I've played games to the extent that the joystick on the phone, my thumb, there was the imprint in my thumb.
So you don't need to introduction it. You're just saying.
Just get the phone. So from there, I got interested in animation, and I used to draw. I do drawings a lot. Then after I finished secondary school, I was like, what can I do instead of me just sitting? Because I stayed home for I think a year and a half.
Okay.
So
before jammed you, or just started to stay at home?
Jam did not jam me. It's the school that jammed me.
This one is heavy. Heavy on that.
The schools jammed me.
You mean with the cut off?
The cut off, the acceptance, everything.
Is it like the present school you are in?
No, not the present school. I processed ABU first. Ahmadu Bello University.
Oh, wow.
That's where I chose first.
Why Ahmadu Bello University? Because obviously you're a Yoruba boy.
I actually like the North like a lot. So I love to be in the North. I would love to be in the North like presently, but let's just say it's what God wants. That's what God wants. So
let's love our neighbor as ourselves. This is like the first Yoruba boy that will officially tell me he likes the North. Like, if I'm to go to the North, I'm going to be praying to God every day till I get there, opening my window, keeping my ears.
It was just stressful. They're actually very nice people there. Because I stayed in Kaduna for like 4 days. Then from Kaduna I moved to Abuja for a week, and the reception there was actually nice.
See, where was your mom?
She was with me.
Like, wow, so she supported your decisions.
Yes.
Is that like the way you are like in your family? Like,
we talked about it and they're like, are you sure this is what you want? And I said yes, why not?
Do you have older siblings?
No, I'm the firstborn.
No wonder. Shall I say this decision making process? Okay, it's fine. I like the fact that parents now tend to like support their children with their decision making processes. So far, it doesn't bring any form of consequences. You know, sometimes, even if it's going to bring consequences, they will ask you if you are ready to go through that journey and they are ready to support you. So I guess that's what your family is all about.
Yeah.
Wow, like
they
kudos to parents like that.
This is what you're doing. I was like, yes.
So it didn't work out.
It did not work out. Then they're like, no problem, try other options. Then I just considered picking LASU.
The same as communication. And you entered once.
Yes.
Well, that's very nice. So how has schooling been? Would you say you study mass communication has probably opened your eyes to the technological aspect? Because as a mass communicator, you should be able to use technological gadgets, be open to different programs or platforms that has to do with social media and other places.
I would say at first, before school, I was into tech and everything.
Yeah.
I did not even know that it is going to be something that would like relevant to my course. So it's until we resumed and we're doing some things that I was like, so it's all this stuff that I was doing before. This is what you just come here.
You just relax. You do not have to like go through the whole hostel.
We do not have to like. There are some courses we do that would require us to like do some designs, do some videos. So I was just like, it was just like a breeze
to you.
To me.
So imagine if you are in my group, I'll just be relaxed. People like Basit, tech brother.
Yeah.
You see, I think I've learned something from you, that whatever opportunity you get, just make the best out of it, because you never can tell whichever door is going to open for you. So imagine now, you never even thought that, okay, mass communication was actually going to require you like handling a lot of technological gadgets and all, and you just learned it then. And one of those days, somebody actually took web design serious. They'd be like, kilo come, Emilosi computer school. I'm like,
exactly.
What for? And it's true, you ask some people and they'll be like, I didn't learn, I just know it.
Yeah.
Do you get, there's another aspect like that, but right now everybody's learning. You be hearing Python this, but I'm like, which one is Python again?
That's another level entirely.
I'm hearing Java on Twitter, that blue app.
The Web3, NFTs and all.
That blue app. Almost everybody. And do you know the most intriguing part? Even females.
Exactly. That's one thing I found surprising now is that when I started learning was it 2018, the place I went to learn, we were mostly guys that were there. So any female that was in our workspace, they're like, good, like this only one female. Sometimes for a whole year you can only have like two females throughout the session for the classes. But now I'm very happy that females are already open into technology. You see a lot of them doing UI UX, learning JavaScript, learning Web3, going into NFTs and all. like it's very
that's nice. Okay, what advice will you give me as a newbie if I want to go into technology, right? So how long is it going to take me to learn, or is it very difficult to learn, even if it's not my field?
I would say we're already in technology already, so I would say you need to like go into what you just try and do is try and pick up a skill.
Wow.
And it's actually time. There's no, you can learn for as long as you want. There's no time frame. Even as at now, everybody's learning. Everybody's always learning. Because these softwares, they change every time. They change every year, every time. So we have to like continue. But if you try and learn now, at least in 3 to 2 months, if you have a very fast learner, you should be able to pick 1 or 2 skills.
So I get you now. So we learn to unlearn to relearn.
Exactly.
I'm not letting them finish for this life. Like,
yeah,
I just appreciate the fact that we have young people in this field. Like, you see 16, 15-year-old boys, girls in technology aspect, and everybody's so doing well. People creating social media platforms, selling them out.
Yes.
Right. So have you like created any form of a social media platform or a web design and you sold it to someone? And what was your first pay?
What is it called? Since I'm into web designing, those are create apps, UI UX designers, then probably those with a little bit of Java and then C++.
Please, can you come down to my level? So, I don't understand all this.
With a little bit of coding.
Okay.
Let's say. Then for web design, the first website I created, I think I earned I think close to 50,000 naira for the website I created for someone at that period.
3 years ago?
No, at that COVID. Was it that COVID. 3 years?
2 years. I'm sorry,
2 years.
my bad. Well,
that COVID period, that's when I started.
No, that's really nice. Like, I just like the fact that you are open and you're still open to more knowledge, right?
Exactly.
So what advice will you give to young people out there that are willing to go into this?
My advice to young people is that we should try and learn a skill. It's not even necessarily at this moment, it's not necessarily tech, although tech is the way now. That's where everybody is heading to. It's a new wave. So like, you just try and learn a skill. Having a skill at hand, like, it actually saves a lot at the moment. So we should just try and learn 1 or 2 things.
All right, that's great, Mr. Basti. Thank you very much for honoring us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
You know what? I just wish I could just have my laptop and just follow you to your house right now. But thank you so much for honoring us. And that's it on today's episode on CCT Show. And you've heard it from Mr. Basti. Whatever skills you have, just make the best out of it. And that'll be all on today. And trust me, we'll be back bigger and better. Au revoir. Bye.